All right. Good evening. If you can hear me, good evening. Good evening and welcome, welcome, welcome. Such a delight to have us here again. This is the Librarian Spotlight August edition. Oh, we've come a very, very long way. Good evening, everyone. If you can hear me, let me know where you are watching from. You're welcome to the Librarian Spotlight August edition. Welcome to the Librarian Spotlight. If you can hear me, you're welcome. I hope you had a wonderful day. Depending on the day you'll be listening from, this is 7:01 p.m. here in Nigeria. If you're watching from any part of the world, kindly let us know where you're watching from. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on the time you are seeing this. You're welcome to the Librarian Spotlight August edition. Once more, we are glad to have you here, and we would not be wasting much time because we have a wonderful guest in the house all the way from somewhere in Ethiopia. So you're welcome once more to the Librarian Spotlight. Please do well to let us know where you're watching from so that we can recognize you. Also do well to share this link, please. If you can see us right now, kindly share the link in which you used to join us this evening so that other persons can participate. Of course, we'll be learning so much today. We have someone who is ready to convey a lot of things to us, a lot of knowledge, information to us, diffuse a lot of information to us, and you don't want to miss any part of it. So do well. So please get your pen, get your paper, get your heart, and get your friends ready. Do well to share the link everywhere you are. My name is Victoria Edozie, also known as, of course, you can see on the screen, the Librarian of the Now. We are in the business of utilizing this opportunity, this 21st opportunity, digital age that this century presents us, in utilizing it to become the best that we can. So once more, you're welcome. We are here to learn together, of course, and it promises to be a very, very exciting time. Once more, you're welcome. You're welcome to the Librarian Spotlight August edition. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. Please let us know where you're watching from so that we can feature you on the chat. Okay, let me hit the comment section, head over to the comment section and see if I can see any chat to feature. All right, none for now. Anyways, as they come in, we are surely going to be featuring us. For now, what you have to do for us is to do well to share the link and invite your friends. Let them know that the Librarian Spotlight August edition, it has already commenced in essence. Okay, thank you so much. All right, we can see that we have Madam Folashade. She's watching all the way from the city of Abuja, the capital city of Nigeria, of course. So please, you're welcome, Madam Shade. Others, please do well to introduce yourself once you are joined us. Once more, you are welcome to Librarian Spotlight August edition, and we are so excited to have you with us. As I said before, my name is Victoria Edozie. Okay, so just before we proceed, we shall be going on a commercial break, but I just want to let you know that this is the Librarian Spotlight, and we are all about recognizing professionals who are doing very well in the field of librarianship, encouraging others to key in being the best they can in the digital field and being the best they can in the librarianship profession. We are just about those of us that knows that there are a lot of values to diffuse. We are right here spotlighting those who are doing so well wherever you are. Someday you may be sitting in this position and it will be your turn to be spotlighted. So make sure as a librarian, as a professional, as a student, you are doing so well in the librarianship field. You are, shooting your shot somewhere so that you can be recognized. All right, so moving ahead, we'll be going for a brief commercial break. Once we are back, we'll be introducing the host for this event this evening. So don't go anywhere, just stick around and we'll be back in a bit. So you are welcome once more, okay? God bless you. So let's go. All right, you're welcome back once more to the Librarian Spotlight August edition. Meanwhile, this event has been featuring since February or thereabout. We've had the first, second, third, and I think this is the fifth edition or the fourth, if I am not wrong. So we've been here for a long time, and who you may ask is the brain behind this beautiful initiative created to spotlight librarians. Librarians are not just meant to sit down unrecognized. He thought that, or he thinks he came up with this initiative because he felt that there are librarians doing so well in this field of librarianship, and they need to be spotlighted. They need to be given their crowns, their flowers, and that is why they are being celebrated every month. We're talking about Mr. Sylvester Ebhonu. He is the brain behind this wonderful initiative. He is a digital passionate about digitalizations, passionate about digital tools, artificial intelligence, and he has done so well in contributing his knowledge and sharing his information to lots of young professionals. He believes in directing individuals, especially young ones, and helping them to discover themselves, live purpose-driven lives. And I tell you, I am also a beneficial of his life and a lot of things he has been doing. Thank you so much, Mr. Sylvester. We would like to bring you on board now. If you are not too far away, we want to see your handsome face, and we want to get to know you, and we want to also get to meet this person who will be that would be spotlighting today. He is all the way. He comes all the way from Ethiopia, Mr. Mulugeta. I'm sure you've been seeing his flyer around. He is an African, and he has been doing so well. In fact, when I was working on his videos, I was wowed. I was wowed because he has been doing so well, contributing so well to the body of the librarianship field. So once more, you're welcome, Mr. Mulugeta. You're welcome, Mr. Sylvester. Thank you so much for this brave initiative, and we're glad to have you here. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, Victoria. Thank you so much. Thank you for all you do, and thank you for that wonderful start. And good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Regardless of where you're watching from right now, I send my greetings to you from Delta State, Nigeria. And today is a very special day. Many of us have looked forward to this day, where we are spotlighting the Librarian of the Month for August. And the person is none other but Mr. Mulugeta Woldetsadik. As I speak with you right now, he's backstage, and I see a lot of us, the whole team is backstage. Madam Folashade is backstage. We are hoping to have Madam Ramatu join us any moment from now. We also have a surprise guest for our Librarian of the Month. He's also backstage, and everyone is here. So we want to send greetings. So if you just joined, I see that there are some persons watching on Facebook and on YouTube. Please, it's our tradition. We would like to know where you're watching from. Please just share with us. Tell us where you're watching from in the comment section, and we will do well to recognize you, just as we have recognized members of our team. Thank you so much. Today, we are going to be hearing from Mulugeta, his journey, his librarianship journey and experience, and we will be inspired by most his achievements and how he surmounted a lot of challenges. Like Victoria has said, yes, the Librarian Spotlight is actually here. The Librarian Spotlight aims to celebrate outstanding librarians, librarians all over Africa, regardless of your age, regardless of the type of library where you work, regardless of your experience in the job. So that is what this program aims to achieve, to inspire a new generation of librarians and to ensure that our value is being communicated out there. So first, before we now play the citation of Mulugeta, may I just recognize quickly Sani Bard McCarthy. says he's watching from Kaduna State, Nigeria. Thank you so much, Sani, for joining. We are glad you joined us. Please help us to share this video so that many other people could join us, because we're about to start. And before I go further, I would like to let us know that we have an information that we would love to share from one of those technology solutions provider that provides support for what we do here. It's going to take a couple of minutes, 2 minutes, and then we'll be right back.
Technology is the bridge between what's possible and what's practical. eMediba Limited embodies this philosophy and brings cutting-edge solutions to ensure our heritage lives on for generations. Imagine the power to scan a 36 by 60-inch priceless artifact in one single pass, with full color accuracy and 600 dpi optical resolution without a scratch. The Woldetsadik 36R scanner captures every detail of your precious artifacts and monuments with ease and precision. Are you a curator at the museum? An archivist or collections manager in a library? This is the technology you've been waiting for. The Woldetsadik 36R scanner offers innovation and convenience without compromising on quality. Unlike conventional scanners, the Woldetsadik 36R doesn't move a camera over your artifacts. Instead, it gently moves the scanning table, ensuring minimal contact and preserving the integrity of your priceless items. From ancient carvings to delicate gold coins, from framed drawings to majestic monoliths, with the Woldetsadik 36R, nothing is too challenging to digitize.
Despite its small footprint, the Woldetsadik 36R can scan 36 by 60 inches in only a single pass, in full color and at 600 dpi optical resolution. Our virtual rescan functionality puts almost all image control functions at the operator's fingertips. No more need to rescan. Now you can perfect the art of art scanning with the Woldetsadik 36R. Exactly what you would expect from a quality product made in Germany by Image Access.
Are you ready to enhance your digitization efforts? eMediba Limited is here, trusted, and has partnered with prestigious institutions to provide seamless digitization solutions. Visit our website at www.emediba.com or call the number showing on your screen for more information. eMediba Technology, preserving history through digital transformation.
Okay, so welcome back. So now we go straight into the interview. But before we go into the interview, let me introduce you to Mr. Mulugeta Woldetsadik. Good evening, Mr. Mulugeta, and how are you?
Good evening. Good evening.
How are you, sir?
Good evening. I'm fine.
Happy to see you today. How is Ethiopia today?
Today, Ethiopia, it was raining.
It was raining. Oh, okay.
Anyways, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, thank you so much. We are so excited to have you here today. Thank you for being here. So let's just quickly play a documentary that helps our viewers get to know more about you. And so the next voice we will be hearing now will be the voices of Victoria and Miss Eloho as they introduce Mr. Mulugeta, our Librarian of the Month.
This August, we are honored to spotlight Mr. Mulugeta Woldetsadik as our Librarian of the Month, an experienced librarian and information professional who since 1986 has dedicated over 3 decades of his career to the field of librarianship in different libraries across Ethiopia.
Mulugeta's career, marked by 3 phases, highlights his growth and contributions to librarianship. In the initial stage, 1986 to 2000, he began advocating for libraries and librarians in Ethiopia, Despite the absence of internet access, he connected with global colleagues through the Link Up professional newsletter published in the UK. The second stage, 2001 to 2003, saw Mulugeta embracing technology for the first time as a senior librarian working alongside Janko Soderman, an expert librarian from the Swedish University of Agricultural Sciences. He gained invaluable experience that paved the way for his future endeavors at Wando Genet College of Forestry. The third stage, 2004 to present, marks Mulugeta's proficiency in 21st century librarianship and modern tech skills. As a principal librarian at Hausa University, alongside his colleagues, he played a crucial role in automating the university library system. In 2017, he not only launched his professional blog, 21st Century Information and Libraries Network, InfoLibNet. He advocated for librarians to start blogs to enhance visibility and promote their libraries, profession, and institutional organization. Mulugeta's commitment to professional development is exemplary. He has participated in numerous training sessions. Mulugeta has also been actively involved in promoting digital and information literacy, conducting training sessions for postgraduate students and library staff at Hausa University and beyond. He has also enhanced library services and facilitated digital resources and book donations, especially to support rural schools, public, prison, community and college libraries in Ethiopia's Sidama region through collaborations with Book Aid International, the International Law Book Facility, and Books for Africa, while Mulugeta aspires to advocate for librarianship with associations like AFLA, ALA, and IFLA, addressing global library challenges. He has tirelessly worked to raise awareness about the crucial role of libraries in supporting education and research, addressing the lack of recognition from policymakers and the general public.
From school librarian to an international professional, Mulugeta's journey exemplifies perseverance and lifelong learning. His dedication, use of technology, commitment to advocacy and professional networking make him an inspiring role model and honoree for this month. Please join us in celebrating our Librarian of the Month for August 2024, Mulugeta Woldetsadik.
Wow, amazing. Wow, what a profile. Thank you for being here, sir. And just that profile of yours has a lot of lessons that librarians across Africa can draw lessons from. So we want to right away go into asking you some questions, having an interaction with you that will help us tap from your wealth of experience. So the first question I would like to ask, I think we have done well to provide them in a slide. So here is the first question. The first question says, what has been driving your enduring passion for librarianship? Because from that video we just watched, it says very well that you have spent over 35 years in librarianship. So I'm beginning to wonder, how is it that till date, since 1986, you still have that passion in librarianship? The passion is renewed every day. And how have you even adapted? Because I know when you started, technology wasn't what it is right now. So how have you been coping with the involvement of technology and the passion being sustained all through these years? Can we hear from you, sir?
Well, before reflecting on my librarianship career journey, let me acknowledge, first and foremost, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to African Librarian Spotlight Programme for honoring me from Awasa University, Ethiopia, as the Librarian of the Month for August. Thank you. I commend your continued dedication to uplifting and recognizing the contributions of African librarians. Keep up. I'd like to say keep up the excellent work as a global emerging professional platform and as the voice of African librarians and libraries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, then after, I'll try to reflect on my librarianship career journey. Firstly, my unwavering commitment and passion to librarianship, even after 35 years, are driven by my belief in transformative power of information and knowledge. That is, my librarian career journey can be divided into three phases. My librarianship career journey can be divided into three phases. The first phase, conventional library work environment period. The second phase, transitional library work environment period. The third phase, transformative library work environment period. Let me give you highlights on these three phases. The first phase, conventional library work. Why I've said conventional library work environment period. At that time, libraries in Ethiopia were print-based. With limited resources. There was no internet access in Ethiopia. We communicate with colleagues at home and abroad through postal office, That is snail mail, Today, as you know, just thank you to the modern technology, within a fraction of a second, we'll communicate,
Yes.
Anyway, during this first phase, I faced some challenge in my librarianship career journey. Not only me, school librarians of Ethiopia has faced a challenge. That challenge is, here in Ethiopia, society and policymakers did not appreciate the role of libraries and the librarians, the role of libraries and the librarians. To resist this challenge, I was advocated through link up, librarianship, international librarianship newsletter. I've contributed three pertinent to Ethiopian librarians status of Ethiopian school librarians status in Ethiopia. I've contributed 3 articles.
Wow.
Being a member of Link Up Forum. Link Up is quarterly newsletter, international. It will be dispersed over the world, That is, it seems like that, the first phase. The second phase of my librarianship career journey started from 2003. In 2003, yes. During this time, this second phase of my librarianship career journey is characterized by transitional period. Why I've said transitional period? For the first time, I've been introduced to emerging technology at Wandoganet College of Forestry. For the first time. Here, I've got an opportunity to work with an expert librarian, consultant or expert librarian from Sulu, Swedish Agricultural University. I've gained invaluable experiences from Junko Soderman. Then after, from 2004 to present time, this spread is characterized as a transformative library work environment period. Almost 2 decades I served in Awasa University. During this transformative period, the milestone. There are two milestones which I'm proud of it and excited about it. There are two milestones. The first milestone is my involvement in Awasa University Library Automation Project. My involvement in Awasa University Library Automation Project in 2009. The second milestone is during this transformative period, I have secured three as my role as a library in my role as a librarian in Awasa University. I have secured and managed three international projects related with digital resources and book donations. Yeah, it seems like this. Anyways, it is too vast. I will give you a highlight normally about, you know.
Wow. Thank you.
You can anybody can access. I'll put the link here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for walking us through the three phases of your career. I was just about typing, but I see Victoria is trying to mention those major milestones in your career. And the first one you said was the automation project at your library. And the second one was the digital digital resources donations. I think those are the two major phases, right? So,
Yes.
Sir, I don't know if we could quickly talk about your works at Hawassa University Library, especially with respect to the automation project. If you could share with us some insights there. I know you were involved in a lot of projects over there, which includes the distribution of books. So I don't know if you could share that experience with us. I'll be glad. And I believe those who are watching us right now would also want to learn, because while your profile was going on, there's a part that caught my attention about your experience during the COVID-19, how you were using Twitter to communicate. Regardless of the challenge then, you still communicated and networked professionally to facilitate book donations into your country. So, sir, I don't know if you could speak to this question briefly. Over to you, sir.
Well, regarding library automation, you know, in the history of Hawassa University Library, this project, this library automation project, has marked a significant contribution. You know, it has transformed or upgraded the Hawassa University library system from conventional work environment automatically to the digital library work environment. The key figures behind this library project are, the key figure, the team leader is Dr. Tasfaye Bayu. Second, the key figure is Mr. Yared Branu. The third, Mr. Yared Branu from ICT department. Dr. Tasfaye is the key figure, project team leader from informatics department. The late Muhammad Dabullo from library directorate, and then me myself from library directorate, Mr. Asir Milkias from library directorate. This we have played, the key role, not the library automation project members only. All the library staff has played the key role. We have automated the university library system along with all library staff. As we have said, during COVID-19, how you have managed, you have said, during COVID-19 with Katarina, with ILBF, we're managing the communication from home, via Twitter, and via email, we have managed like that.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. So I would like to share a few pictures here with you, so that you could help me talk to these pictures that we see on the screen right now. And these pictures, I think you are seeing distributing books.
Okay.
And in these
Yeah,
cartons,
yes.
there are donations from, is it Book Aid or Book for Africa? Because I am aware that you are in partnership with many of these organizations who donate books to Africa. So, sir, I don't know if you could speak to these photos briefly before I ask you further questions on this.
Yes, well. Yes. Uh, in my role at Awasa University as a librarian, I've settled 3 international partnership projects. This one is distribution of Book Aid International books. Book Aid International is our leading partner. It provides us brand new books yearly in thousands, annually in thousands. It provides us brand new books. These pictures are describing that.
Yeah.
Not only Book Aid International. Yeah, yes. This one is it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these pictures also the distribution of Book Aid International books to primary and secondary schools. Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. Book Aid International distribution of Book Aid International books. Yes.
Okay, so I would like to ask for librarians who are watching right now that would have interest in accessing books from these three organizations you have partnered with: Book Aid Africa, Books for Africa, and I think the International Law. I think the third one, I can't recall the name right now. So if, for instance, in my library in Nigeria, I would love access to these books, what do I need to do? How do you think librarians can get access to these books, sir?
They
Or
can
these
get access.
partnerships?
Yeah, you have to follow. The first thing is you have to know their needs. Secondly, they have to prepare and submit project proposal. Thirdly, you have to provide impact stories. Using this opportunity, I'd like to acknowledge Georgia Siriti, partnership manager at Book Aid International, for the reason that she has played a key role when I have submitted my project proposal to Book Aid International. She has played a key role for my proposal to be reviewed and approved by Book Aid International senior management team.
Wow.
Librarians can access. The first thing is you have to create a partnership first. You have to design a compelling project proposal. They have to design.
Okay.
And then their proposal, it will be reviewed, and then after that, it will be approved by the senior management. The partnership will be created. They can create any librarians.
And can I ask the question? These books I see, are these books for free? Because I think there was a picture I saw here, estimated value. I'm not sure what these figures are. It says ETH, shipment number, year of donation, books quantity 1,000, estimated value 2.9 million. Are you saying that did you pay for these books, or are these books free?
No, we are not paying. It is freely. We are not paying. 2.9 million The
You
value
mean
of the
all
donated
these books are for
the
free,
value of
and then
donated
you
books.
have access to these books? You are able
We
to
are,
gain access to these books for free without paying anything.
yes, we are paying only for simple for uploading and downloading for simple
Yeah,
simple things here in Addis Ababa. Unless and
okay,
otherwise, we do not pay anything.
that's amazing.
All
And the
shipment,
advice,
all shipment
and the
cost is covered by Bouquet International.
wow. And the advice you are giving librarians today is for librarians to fill the gap in resources in their libraries and communities. All that they need to do is come up with compelling proposals to
Yes,
these organizations, and they
yes,
will also be able to access these
yes,
donations. Is that what you are saying, sir?
yes. They
Wow,
can,
that's
they
amazing.
can.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you watching, thank you. I see Idara Undubisi Chima says, good one, very resourceful. Thank you for being here. Boniface is here. Thank you all. Haliru is also watching. And thank you, Mr. Solomon, for being here. Please let us share this video and invite our colleagues, because we are about to go to another phase of questions where Mulugeta will be telling us about his blog. Mulugeta there's so much to learn from this man. The few moments I've spent speaking with him, I've learned so much that I never knew all my life. So trust me when I say that there's more we can still learn from this experienced librarian from Ethiopia. So very quickly, I would like to um, ask you about this particular picture we see right here. I think
Yes,
this has to do with your partnership with Book Aid International, and it shows about it talks about some guidelines. I think
yes.
what are these guidelines about, and who are these people on this picture?
The guidelines are the distribution guidelines of Bouquet International Books. Yeah. First, you have to start partnerships, then you receive the books, then you sort, then you distribute, then you report to to the Bouquet International. That is the guidelines. The pictures under the guidelines are recently in July, we have signed a partnership agreement with Bouquet International. On the behalf of Bouquet International, Miss listen to it, Bouquet International Executive, she,
Okay.
yes, Bouquet International Executive, and on the behalf of Wasa University, Dr. Samuel, Vice President for Development, Business and Development. The two figures are signing partnership agreement. Those who are signing partnership agreement.
Okay. That's amazing. That's
And,
amazing.
yeah.
Okay, so I think now I think this picture also shows you donating this book. I'm trying to stress on your accomplishments in this area because, like you said, this is one of the major milestones in your career spanning over 35 years, which has to do with the automation of library at Hawassa and the donation of resources in
Yes.
Ethiopia. So
Yes.
I think this picture shows you donating books to different places. Is that what this picture is all about?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I am distributing to college library, to primary, secondary, to public libraries, to prison libraries. Yeah. All these books are distributed on behalf of me.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. I don't know. I'm really, this is a very beautiful one. And thank you so much for all you have been doing over there at Ethiopia. I'm hoping that this would be something that would inspire librarians from different parts of Africa to be able to say, yes, we can actually reach out to organizations, partner with organizations that can help to bridge the gap in resource access to information. And from what you have described, I believe it's not a very difficult process. So, sir, can you give me an idea? For instance, if I submit a proposal to any of these organizations, how long would it take for me to get approval? And what are the reasons that, what can I do to ensure that I actually get these books?
It depends. Your proposal first, you'll submit to the partnership manager as Bouquet International. Then it will be transferred to the senior management. It will be reviewed there. After reviewed, you will be notified, you know?
Yeah.
It depends. It depends. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for that emphasis. So, having said that, let us go into the next question. This next question, I would like to say, though you said there are 2 major milestones in your career, but please, can I make them three milestones?
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Mulugeta.
Yes.
You said you have 2 major milestones. I would like to tell you that there are actually 3 major milestones. And the 3rd major milestone I would like to tell you is how I got to learn about you, which is your blog. You have a blog called the 21st Century Information, that's the InfoLibNet, yes? So that blog is so rich. You do a lot there. Everything you do there is an example of what librarians should actually be involved with. And today, I want to ask you questions that can help us learn about your blog. But before that, can you permit me, you made a post on your blog recently. And the title of that post was, "What value do librarians bring?" The DL's reaction video. LRCN, that is the Librarians Registration Council of Nigeria staff, and Brekete. Now, this video, I remember us having a conversation, and when you saw this, you had to post it on your blog because you said the situation is not peculiar to Nigerians alone. So, sir, can you allow me play this video briefly so that our viewers can have a clue on what that discussion is about?
Yes. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay. Can we hear the video, or maybe I should play it again? Let me play it again. Let me play the video from here.
If waiting you they do, you no find relevance again, remove her. Now my own. Because waiting don't happen to now. Almost don't be like say waiting won't happen to a night post. I just a listing library before. Now more of physical building structure where people they go read, whether na primary, secondary, or you'll be researcher in different parts of the country. Suddenly, internet came. We moved from the analog digital world. Those libraries are no more operating efficient as they should be. And on a leadership, not able to understand the change in time and move with it. Therefore, no talk about no place in the world where they go talk about Margin National Librarian Council. Because the issue, library will value, library purpose can never be defeated or removed by the emergency of information technology. Instead, what would have happened is transformation from analog library to digital library. If you remove library, what happens to our archives? But because they found that you people are idle, you were doing nothing. There was nothing you show. Your management, they saw that your management don't reach where they look them on a just they go work and they pay salary. There's nothing on a show where they convince them, say, on a they work, on a they add value. That was the reason.
Okay. Well, so that is the short video. And you did a blog post about it. So I don't know. Can you share with us, why do you say the situation is not peculiar to librarians again?
Yes.
Can we discuss this?
I've said that, yes. I've said that it's not peculiar. Yes. You know, it's apparent that in the global south, in the developing countries, the value of libraries are undervalued, often undervalued, and the role of librarians are misunderstood due to the lack of awareness, due to the lack of awareness about the librarians' functions in this digital era. That is why I've said, this is not peculiar only in Nigeria. It is there is similar issues, There is similar issues across global South, where librarians are struggling to prove their relevancy, that is why I've said like that. Anyways, in pertinent to this issue, there are key solutions. There are key solutions, key solutions. The key solutions are librarians' role. Librarians have to embrace the new technology. The second one is, professionalism. Professional. When I say professionalism, librarians, most of the librarians in the developing countries are para-professionals or non-professionals. They are not aspiring. Rather than aspiring or being innovative, they are clinging to these routine works, these conventional works. They are clinging to that. That is why, rather than being innovative, another thing is, public perceptions. Librarians, they have to strive to change the public perception, the public perception towards their profession. They have to equipped with technology. They have to embrace technology, librarians. The librarians themselves, who can march or makes the repetition of their profession. Please, if they are not in position to get out of their box, if they are not in a position to strive to embrace the new technology, it is very problematic. In today's digital age, changes already came. Change is inevitable. We have to ride with the tide of change. We have to ride with the tide of change, unless and otherwise, if we don't ride with the tide of change, we'll be under the banners of the tide, to remain relevant and impactful within our society. We have to embrace the new technology. We have to update ourselves. That is the main point, That is a cardinal point. Another thing is, here, I don't want to blame, I will blame both librarians
Hello, sorry, you were saying something. I didn't get that. You said you blame librarians and who? You don't want to blame who? Who are you blaming?
policymakers. I will blame not only librarians, I will blame policymakers. Why I blame policymakers? Because that they are not in a position to empower librarians. I blame librarians. They are not striving to get out of their box. That is.
Oh my goodness. Pardon me, my silence is due to, I'm actually trying to take notes of what you are saying right now. You said, in summary, I just pulled that on the screen. Mr. Mulugeta has said very key words here. He has shared many things. He said he will not blame the public for the wrong perception that they have about librarians and the devaluing of librarianship. It's not peculiar to Nigeria alone. Mr. Mulugeta is saying that he blames not just policymakers, but he also blames librarians. And he has not just blamed librarians, but he is recommending that librarians should embrace technology, embrace professionalism, And as we can see on the screen, Victoria says there will be problem if librarians do not embrace technology. Librarians should ride with the tide of change. And that's from Victoria. I see Dr. Toun Oyelude. Dr. Toun Oyelude is saying librarians should be proactive and librarians should make a noise about their profession deliberately, delivering timely, up-to-date services that make them relevant. Mr. Mulugeta, do you agree with this caller?
Yes.
Yes, okay, amazing. And then somebody else here is saying, Gabriel is saying, we have to update ourselves and embrace new technologies. This is just buttressing what Mr. Mulugeta has said. Ramatu is saying there is need for our librarians to accept change, which is constant, by accepting technology. Amazing. I'm so glad that everyone is, the keywords around everything we are saying right now is hovering around technology. And yes, Dr. Teun is emphasizing again that accepting technology and riding with it is key for libraries and librarians. And that is why we keep organizing programs like this. We need to keep this word, we need to keep emphasizing this. It's not ever going to be enough. I don't know, Madam Folashade is here. Ma, can you speak to this briefly? Let me bring you up what you think we should do on regards the perception of librarians globally.
Okay, thank you, our mentor, Mr. Mulugeta. It's good to have you. I've been following your blog for almost 5 years now. Thank you for all you have done for the library in Ethiopia. Like my senior, my mentor, Auntie Tom has said, and every other person have contributed tonight, if we are not careful, we will continue to gather together year in, year out to look for solution. And the solution is right beside us. First, for Nigeria, I will say the curriculum. Our curriculum is not doing justice to librarianship. Yes, we need to learn cataloging and classification, indexing and abstracting. But can we learn it using technology instead of referring to those textbooks? The same textbook that was used that was used in teaching me years ago, they are still relevant, but we can now teach it along with technology. And librarians too, we should go into politics. We should look for how to make ourselves relevant, because our lawmakers, they're not ready to fund anything that has to do with knowledge economy. What they're after is petroleum resources, mining. So if maybe one or two of us can enter into politics, be in the Senate, then we can raise our voices and they will hear us. We need to lobby, we need to advocate, we need to speak up for our libraries, because our libraries, Nigerians don't value libraries. And when you tell them, even now with the bad economy, they don't even want to come. So we should advocate, we should lobby, we should make friends with our decision makers, so that we can have that library that we want. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, man. Thank you very much. So let's just go forward. Though I see a lot of other comments saying Chima is advising that librarians should go more, do a lot of public relations, go to the TV stations and radios to make our profession more visible. And that is actually correct. Victoria has come again and highlighted what Madam Folashade has just said about librarians going into politics. We need to have people that speak and advocate for librarianship. So having said that, I would like to ask another question to Mr. Mulugeta. The question is, please, can you tell us a little about your blog? Tell us about your blog. briefly. Let's just start from there. Your blog. This is your blog on the screen. Yes.
Well. In today's digital landscape,
Yeah.
the first contact point to be communicated with the world is your blog or your website. Your blog or your website. That's why proactively I've launched my professional blog titled 21st Century Information in the Libraries Network. This 21st Century InfoLibNet, it serves as a information retrieval and dissemination platform. It connects me with professional colleagues worldwide. It supports my formal work as a librarian. It's a good promotional tool. This blog is, not only I'm promoting librarianship, library services through this blog, I am promoting my institution also, the visibility of my institution, I'm promoting by, it increases, not only it increases the visibility of your library, the visibility of your profession, it increases, but also it increases the visibility of your organization, Here, I'll promote valued researchers at Awasa University. By the way, Awasa University is the first generation university, the first generation university. In Ethiopia, there are, I think, around 14 universities. Awasa University is one of the top 5 universities, the top 5 research university, First, one of the top 5 research university, And I'll promote value researchers of Awasa University to the world, through my blog, It to increase the not only your profession or yourself, the visibility of your organization will increase, That is, it's a good promotional tool.
Wow. Oh, wow. So, sir, please, can you briefly?
Anyways,
okay. You were about to say something. Maybe you should round up first.
My blog, I'll post it here.
Okay. Everyone, I think we just lost Mr. Mulugeta. I believe he will be back shortly. But by the way, while we wait for him to come back, I would like to just give us a quick summary. Okay, yes, he's back.
Okay.
He's back. Sorry about that. Welcome back, sir.
Well.
Yes, I was just about to ask you another question for you to, because some librarians don't know the importance of blogging. They don't know the importance. And from your responses, you've been able to say that blogging increases visibility and does a lot for us as individuals and for our organizations and libraries. So, but I want to ask, if I want to start a blog, I want to start blogging like you, I want to be like you, what do I need to do, sir? How do I need to go about it, please? What is your advice?
First, you have to be equipped with technology. There are paid subscriptions. There are platforms, like WordPress.com, the one which I'm using. There are free subscriptions for developing countries. I recommend this book. This book, how to get your website noticed. How to get your website noticed. This book, you can find it online. How to start their own blog, and then how to upgrade, their blog.
Wow, amazing. Okay, so once we start that, it's easy from there. So, are there any key advice that you would give to anyone who would like to go into blogging? Any advice for anybody who would like to go into blogging, considering the experience that you have in blogging over these years?
Really, as I've said earlier, to be communicated with professional colleagues at home and abroad, worldwide, to just to market yourself. You have to market yourself. And you'll market your library services, you'll market yourself, you'll market your organization. It is a good promotional tool. Blogging is not only for this purpose only, particularly in Africa, to change public perceptions. It is very important for blogging. Blogging is, my feelings is traditional media gaps. It is very important. Blogging is,
Wow.
it's
Wow.
very important. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So right away, we will now proceed to, we're rounding up now. It's exactly, I think it's 8 o'clock. So we are rounding up so that we can bring up our special guest and declare our Librarian of the Month. But before we do that, I would like to take another question. And I know you've given us a clue on this. In your profile, there was a profile I read about you. You talked about aspiring to collaborate with AFLIA and IFLA and the American Library Association. So my question is, in all these organizations that we see here, professional organizations, professional associations, how do you see collaboration with international library associations addressing global library challenges? For instance, some of the ones we have mentioned right now. And what strategies do you find more effective, sir, among these policymakers? What are you recommending with respect to collaborating with these associations?
First, data-driven advocacy. You have to say yes. Success services aligning with policy. Your strategy has to be like that.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go now to ask this is the last question for tonight, and we want to get an idea on what Mr. Mulugeta's view is on AI. We are in the age of artificial intelligence. So what do you have to say about this, and what are your advice, especially from someone who has experience way down into the year 1986? Please,
Yes.
what do you have to say about the age of artificial intelligence in libraries?
Yes. I think pertinent to this artificial intelligence in the digital era, there are two things. There is an exciting opportunity, and then secondly, there is challenging. There is challenge. There is opportunity and there is challenge. The opportunity is to entertain the digital technology. The challenging is an ability to adapt with the emerging technology. The challenge is the solution to adapt this digital technology is professional development. Continuous learning is very important. In today's digital world, professional development is not only through formal college education. You can learn online so many professional development. You can upgrade yourself, online. That is.
Yeah. So sir, if I would ask right now, what final words would you like to advise or give to librarians who are watching right now, from different parts of the world, what final advice would you give as someone who has gained so much experience? What advice would you give for upcoming librarians and even serving librarians?
For all librarians, first and foremost, I would advise them first to embrace technology and to strive to get out of our books. Secondly, to stay curious. To stay curious means, to update ourselves in pertinent to what is going on around the world in the sphere of librarianship, librarian information science. Staying curious, embracing technology, networking. You have to network with professional colleagues. Another is joining professional organization. Yeah, this I'll advise.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I don't know, for those who are live right now, I see we still have some persons watching from Facebook and YouTube. If you are watching this video as a replay, I understand it's late right now in some parts of the country, of the continent. So please, whenever you watch this video, either as a replay or you're watching live, do well to drop some words of appreciation for our honoree this evening. Thank you, Mr. Gabriel, for helping me appreciate our honoree. We will soon be calling Madam Ramatu to give a vote of thanks. But before that, we have a surprise guest here, and I do not have all the power to invite that guest. So I'm inviting Madam Sade to please help us receive our surprise guest for today, who will be presenting a certificate and declaring Mr. Mulugeta Woldetsadik as the librarian, official librarian of the month, for his outstanding work, for all he has done in librarianship over the years. So, Madam Sade, over to you, ma.
Okay, thank you so much, Sylvester, the digital librarian. And thank you, Mr. Mulugeta. We appreciate you and your advice. I'm taking them and I'm going to continue to strive in ensuring that my library is visible. You made mention of us networking. You can't network and go wrong. You made mention of us embracing technology, which we are trying. And you talked about us ensuring that we stay relevant. If we want African libraries to work, it lies in the hands of the librarian, just like we said the other time. So we thank you for all your thought-provoking responses. God bless you, sir. So on this note, I'll be inviting our surprise guest for this night. And it's no other person than Dr. Sylvester.
Yes,
is he in the studio?
Yes, he's backstage. He's ready for you to bring him out.
So on this note, Mr. Mulugeta, we're going to be surprising you this night. Is somebody that you've known for years, is my mentor, because anytime you publish his work, I used to look at, if older people like this can be giving their best, then what is wrong with me that I cannot push to do better? So this night, I'll be calling my big brother, Dr. Colin, to come on board to present you with your certificate. So, Dr. Colin, it's good to have you.
Wow. So, Dr. Collins,
good evening,
Collins is here. Good evening.
Good evening, Sylvester. Good evening, Madam Bello. Good evening, our honorable guest, Mr. Mulugeta.
Wow. You're welcome. So yes. We're glad that you made it here. Thank you so much. Dr. Collins is right here from South Africa, and he's actually speaking from South Africa today. So we want to say thank you, sir, for being here. We are glad you made it here to actually help us declare Mulugeta, Mr. Mulugeta, as the Librarian of the Month. So would like to display quickly the certificate for your presentation, sir. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes,
Thank
we
you.
would.
Thank you. Thank you.
With the endorsement and confirmation from the organizers of the Librarian Spotlight event, we would like to honor our honorable Mr. Mulugeta from Ethiopia for being a recipient of this prestigious event, which is the Librarian of the Month, considering his grandiose, outstanding, significant, and I am running out of such superlatives, but great initiatives in promoting librarianship, his exemplary achievements and exceptional contributions to the field of library and information science have garnered widespread admiration, not only here in Africa, but across the world as a whole. So, on behalf of the organizers, I would like to honor you, Mr. Woldetsadik, with this award from the organizers. That's Librarian Spotlight, August
Thank
2024.
you.
Thank you so much, representing
Thank you.
Africa and the
Thank
world
you.
abroad. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow.
Thank you.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank
There are
you.
Congratulations.
comments. Thank you. We see the comment section. So
Professor Collins, thank you, sir. Thank you. We called and you answered.
Thank you.
God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir.
thank
No,
you.
we are one people, and we are trying to our best to make the continent a better place for all of us.
Thank you, sir.
Wow.
Thank
Wow,
you.
amazing,
Yes,
amazing, amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, Idara is saying thank you, sir. Idara is appreciating our honor. He says we appreciate your time, we appreciate your words to serving and upcoming librarians. I've gotten to be curious, embrace technology, networking, and joining professional bodies. These are words from one of our attendees appreciating you. Thank you so much, sir. And before we get Mr. Mulugeta to react, I would like to show us something that escaped me. So what we see here now is Mr. Mulugeta is not somebody. Yes, you see him. It's a daddy figure. It's a father figure. But one thing to note about this man is a lifelong learner. He's always open to learning. As you can see here, these are certificates of him always aspiring to upgrade and upskill. And you see here, because of what he has learned and what he knows, he engages in digital literacy. He also, at his age, still goes ahead to teach and empower people. So this is one of the reasons why the Librarian Spotlight Evaluation Committee came together and said, yes, this personality, this librarian has to be recognized and spotlighted for the whole world to see as an example going forward. So once again, we want to say thank you to Professor Collins for having to present this award for us to Mr. Mulugeta, and thank you to our evaluation committee chairman, Madam Ramatu. I hope she's here, but if she's not here, let us take a feedback or response from Mr. Mulugeta so that we can call it a night. So, Mr. Mulugeta, over to you to accept this presentation. Mr. Mulugeta, are you there?
Yes. I mean,
yes. Over to you. If we could get a word from you as you accept this presentation, your final words so that we can close.
Thank you. Lastly, I want to say a little, 1 minute, pertinent to Books for Africa. Currently, I am fundraising. We are fundraising on Books for Africa platform. Sharing is caring. I want to paste here the link of our project. Our project goal is $12,300. Currently, we have raised $4,000. Yes.
Wow.
The project name is Books for Books for the Sidama's Bright Future Project. I'll invite all librarians to share this.
Okay.
This link. I invite librarians to share this link.
Okay.
Sharing is caring. To share. To spread the link.
Okay. So what you can do, sir, because we are closing now, we are closing in the next 2 or 3 minutes. What you can help us do is the links to your blog. Help us post the link to your blog in the comment section.
Everything. Yes, I have linked it on your comment section.
Okay. Yeah, the link to your blog.
Everything is there on the blog, on the Books for Africa platform.
Yes, the link to Books for Africa. Yes, so that those of us who would like to send proposals and gain access to these books, they will be able to know what to do. Kindly help us by posting the links in the comment section for everyone to refer to them after now. So having said that, once again, with everybody here, Victoria, are you here? Would you help us say a big thank you to everybody? In the absence of Madam Ramatu, can you help us appreciate everyone right now, Victoria? Your mic is mute, Vic. Victoria. Okay, I think Victoria's mic is mute. So maybe I'll just...
I'm here actually. Good evening, and thank you so much, Mr. Mulugeta. Really appreciate you this evening for coming. We've learned a lot. I personally learned a lot. I was taking down notes, and I've really learned a lot from today's session, and I am really elated. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate everyone who took out their time to be here this evening. We do not take it for granted. Thank you so much to our guests, our surprise guests, and to everyone. This is the August edition of the Librarian Spotlight, and as we always say, this is a continuous, wonderful initiative we've started, and we will continue to. You'll continue to see more of us. So stay tuned for the September edition. Do well to always share, invite, and let everyone know that we are here and we are about shining the spotlight on people who are doing well. So thank you once more. My name is Victoria. Just permit me. Our lights just went off, so that's why you're not seeing my face. So once more, I really appreciate us, and I look forward to seeing us again in the Librarian Spotlight September edition. Thank you, Auntie Sade. Thank you, the host, and thank you to everyone. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, our surprise guest. Thank you. We're about saying goodbyes now. So immediately at the end of this video, we will also put some messages that you would watch. So having said that, in our usual way, we play some music while we say goodbye. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Professor Collins. Bye. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.